You know, this isn't just another story about a player signing a contract. Not at all. It's really about a champion's heart, a career that was completely derailed by an injury, and a team that is making this massive bet on a comeback. This is the whole paradox of Isiah Pacheco.
So here's the question, right? It's like the ultimate question in all sports. When you have fought your way to the very top of the mountain, and then just like that, you fall, well, that one question now defines Isiah Pacheco's entire life. And that's where this next chapter kicks off. It starts with a single move that makes some serious ripples through the league and armed one of its ugliest teams with a brand new weapon. And there you have it. The news, plain and simple. After trading away David Montgomery, the Lions, they needed a new powerhouse. The Blues are going all this week. Well, they found their guy, and his name is Isiah Pacheco. I want you to really focus on that one word, tenacious. It's not just some adjective to describe how he runs, it's his whole identity. This is the player the Detroit Lions believe they're getting. A relentless, punishing force who has championship DNA baked right in. But okay, to really get what a huge gamble this is for the Lions, we've got to go back. We have to talk about the glory days. So Pacheco wasn't born into NFL royalty. Nope. He was an aftershock who literally fought his way into a dynasty. Just look at that number, 251st. I mean, think about that. In the 2022 NFL draft, there were only 11 picks after him. Most guys chosen this late are just hoping, praying to make a practice squad. And that right there is where this whole paradox really starts. He went from being nearly forgotten to being absolutely unforgettable. He wasn't just a guy on the team. He became this crucial gear in that Kansas City championship machine. And look, this wasn't just given to him. No way. He tore that starting job away from a former first-round pick Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He basically proved that this draft number meant absolutely nothing compared to his heart and his valiant, determined way of playing. So picture this. He is literally on top of the football world. A two-time Super Bowl champ, a massive fan favorite, a complete force of nature. And then, in a single moment, it all changed. I mean, just try to picture the scene. That 2023 season, that was his masterpiece. He was running with this level of confidence and just raw power that was, honestly, it was terrifying for defenses. He was at his absolute peak. And the numbers, well, they speak for themselves, don't they? I mean, look at this massive drop-off. From almost 1,000 yards rushing all the way down to less than 500. From 9 touchdowns down to just 2. The impact was immediate, and it was just devastating. This timeline just lays it all out. And it is really good. This is an incredible season for him. Then, week 2 of the next season, he did it. A broken figure. He misses 10 games. And then finally the top of the field, he just isn't the same. But this, oh man, this slide right here is the real definition. You see, what made Pacheco wasn't just it was those game-breaking, soul-crushing runs. And last season, he had 0, not 1, zip, not a single run of 20 yards or more. The explosiveness, it just vanished. So what happens next? His production was tanked, his rookie deal was almost up, and this is where the cold, hard business of the NFL just takes over. The Chiefs, a team that is all about ruthless efficiency, well, they had a big decision to make. And this is kind of how all the dominoes fell across the league. The Lions, they create an opening by trading their own power back, David Montgomery. And at the exact same time, the Chiefs make Pacheco available. It's this perfect, if maybe a little bit piece of NFL symmetry. So you gotta ask, why would a dynasty let its heart and soul guy just walk? Well, it all came down to pure cold logic. He was gonna need a new contract after his worst year. And they had just poured a ton of money into a new lead back. In a league that kind of sees running backs as replaceable, they made the calculated choice. And this right here is really the heart of the whole story, isn't it? For Kansas City, it was about managing money and trying to upgrade a position. Good calculation. But for Detroit, it's a bet. It's a risk that's all rooted in this belief. The player from 2023 is still. Okay, so what does this huge gamble actually look like? What's the
90% of who he used to be, that 1-2 punch is one of the best in the entire league. When you boil it all down, this move isn't really about the spreadsheets or the analytics. The Lions saw the same game tape, they read the same injury reports, but they are wagering on something you can't measure. They're betting on that 250 first place. They're betting on the man, not the medical report. And that brings us right back to the big deal, that one huge question.